Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy night to join me. I really appreciate it. I want y'all to just pop up some popcorn. I don't know if it is possible to light up some popcorn, but if it is, do it. I don't know. If it's safe, I'm not sure. Don't do that. Don't light up popcorn unless it's the strain of your favorite MJ and you are of legal age to consume which. At that point, I would definitely recommend you light up the popcorn. I mean, that could even apply to just all strains because sometimes MJ comes in popcorn nugs. So I'm just saying. I want to lighten up my mood a little bit, and go into my night just a little bit perkier, as it would be, just a little bit chipper, as it would be for the rest of my evening. And so I am going to choose to talk about, link in the description below for this New Balance documentary that made me realize the algorithm does in fact consider me old. And so, when your algorithm is throwing you videos based on like old millennial stuff and like these old like millennial conservative business values and stuff, it's sort of like, what is going on? And so, for example, link in the description below, there is a man my age, or maybe a little bit older, maybe a little bit younger, I don't know. But the dude, I quote him, link in the description below for the video, but one of the quotes is trend right product. Let me tell you something, okay? Millennials. Gen X boomers, anytime you are old enough to categorically define a vibe or feeling or era, you are in fact not a part of it. Like, even like, just so that you're so far removed that you've made a whole topic out of it in terms of trend right product. Okay, there's no person under the age of 30 who is going to fit the specific parameters of what a trend right product might be. Now, don't get me wrong. We're pretty good at brainwashing here in this country, but I just feel like, shoes, as it would be, the industry that New Balance is involved in, is a highly saturated market as it is, and nobody likes New Balance. I'm always like the person. Why do I always have to be the person? Like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's sort of like, this is the same guy who refuses to wear Champion brand clothing because when I grew up, it was like the cheapest clothing, and not just because it was price cheap, but because it was like made cheap. And like, you bought a Champion shirt from Target, or a Brett Favre Champion jersey, and like you wore it for one summer, and then the next summer it was like, who's Favre? You know what I mean? Because Green Bay at the time, Packers Champion jerseys. Anyways, they did look cool though when you first bought them, but definitely the worst jerseys I've ever owned, including the basketball ones too, right? Which were also sold at Kmart. I'm a Kmart kid. Facts. These are facts. I'm proud to be a Kmart kid. I'm also a Toys R Us kid. And what? I tell you one thing that I'm not doing though is I'm not, making a career out of me and my cohort group trying to like shake down the pockets of Gen Zers and Alpha. You feel me? And my other fellow millennials. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not attending corporate boardroom meetings on the daily about how I can extract more money from my client base if I just explode the New Balance era and sort of let me try to hire somebody young to promote the product. Oh wait, that didn't work either. I like Jack Harlow, but dude, you did it for you. Okay, you know this to be true as well, and I applaud you for that. I maybe probably would have taken the money too. Although, me personally, probably not with New Balance. I don't care for money anyway, and I've always thought New Balance is a weird brand. But moreover, I never thought New Balance was a weird brand. New Balance was always a niche brand, always targeted towards well-to-do, middle-aged, particular men who like to fish, who like to go boating, who enjoyed casual walking, like typically this is what I think of when I think of New Balance, right? Is because it earned that reputation. That's not a bad reputation to have. I mean, it's not like before I watched this documentary, I wasn't like, yeah, when I turn 45, I might buy some New Balances, you know what I mean? Just because, like, it would have been the culturally acceptable thing to do for me. I went out and bought some 702s or whatever, New Balances. Again, like, unless you're looking like, and that's what I'm saying, which some people do value more than anything. I know this because in my own personal life, I have an experience with somebody who really likes New Balance, and his experience has been good, just like with all the other users, in that it's a good quality shoe, you feel me, and that it's made to last, and that, but it's not made to be fashionable, you feel me. That's the problem with New Balance. It's the problem that will always be with New Balance, is that it's a good quality shoe that isn't meant to be rocked out in stylish kinds of ways. You feel me? Like, there's no New Balance sneaker that complements any like outfits overall in a good way that any other shoes couldn't do the same or better, I'd argue. I'm a sneakerhead. I'm a little biased when it comes to what kinds of shoes I put on my feet, but it's not like I haven't, New Balance, I've probably owned a couple pairs throughout my life. Moreover, for me, as a jogging shoe and as a running shoe, but again, that attests to the quality and the endurance of that particular shoe, right? But I also think Red Wing shoes are the best shoe made on earth, and I'm not wearing, Red Wings with my shorts. I mean, one, because they're like, they can be up to $1,000, and another is because actually, I would. I'd wear Red Wings and shorts. Yeah, it'd be the only pair of shoes I buy. But yeah, I love Red Wings that much. They're just very expensive, and I can't ever see myself paying that much for a pair of shoes, even if I could afford it. Just because, like, I'd rather buy, I don't know, 30 days worth of Panda or something. I mean, that sounds so good. Panda Express sounds so good. Like, and so does Taco Bell. Because when doesn't Taco Bell sound good? My roommate brought that up earlier. We're watching Yankee game, and Taco Bell is on point, yo. If you hate on Taco Bell, like, psh, 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 I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you, because Taco Bell is a good place to be. And so, anyways, yeah, I think that that particular documentary was funny and is funny, and I think New Balance is a meme, and New Balance, the brand, is a meme, and it's funny, and that if you try to make it serious, you only look like you're being rickrolled, because I don't know anybody other than Jack Harlow. Anybody under the age of 30 rocking some NBs. And these guys are rocking them because they're getting paid to rock them, you know what I mean? And plus, I just, Jack Harlow's just growing up 30 years quicker than everybody else in his peer group. I mean, I don't know. I can't hate. This is the same, also, many generations now who've made it so that Crocs are a staple in everyone's life. And I'm not convinced. I know that unfortunately I'm not convinced because I haven't tried putting them on my own feet, and I'm sure that one day I will try to do that, and then I'll be like, whoa, this is why people like Crocs, and I'll probably then like Crocs or whatever. But until that day comes, I'm fighting strong, fighting strong, trying to like get myself immersed into low tops. Usually I'm a mid kind of a guy, or high tops even for that matter. But I don't really like low tops. But since I just broke my ankle, I'm working on the low top because it like helps with the rotation of how my little ankle bone that was broken, that certain part can move, And so yeah, New Balance again. Like I remember a brand called Bugle Boy, Bugler Boy, Bugle Boy. It wasn't Bugler Boy. That's the brand tobacco name of it, like the store. It was Bugle Boy, and Bugle Boy was a cool brand, right? That's what I'm saying. But like, if you were like a teenager and then they went out, but Bugle Boy is a sick brand, yo. Since they like, I don't know, they got discontinued anymore, but yeah, I just think that trend right products is something right out of a horror movie that you're watching, and your cohort group is like the main leading actors this time, And I just thought it was really funny. And again, I'm not a huge New Balance fan myself. I can't imagine ever finding a reason other than hiking and running or walking to buy a pair of New Balance shoes. They're not a part of my daily, rotation in terms of just how it blends with my particular style. But can't knock the shoes for being good quality, It's just I mean, there's a reason why they're not like as popular as other shoes, and that's again, I think it's because they're kind of and will always be just for a certain kind of niche, and that's fine. You know, you don't want to try to like put yourself in places that, you know, you don't belong in terms of if you already have a market space, then yeah, definitely hold on to that and try to grow within that category. But that's all. That's all we got for you today here on Vlogs About Nothing. I am so happy about everything, and I really appreciate y'all's time and your energy and your effort that you put forth into watching my videos. I hope that you guys have a lovely work week, getting to your work week. We'll see everyone tomorrow for our daily 4 videos. If you haven't already told somebody about the channel, please do. It helps it grow a bunch. Hitting the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, or the thumbs up is also a way and metric that we can measure here down on our end to ensure that I'm giving you guys the best kind of things that you need as it concerns your experience with my show here called Vlogs About Nothing. So, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have a good night, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.